degrees of scandal, most notoriously when Andrew's wife, the Duchess of York, known as Fergie, was photographed having her toes sucked by her so-called financial advisor next to a swimming pool in the south of France. That Meghan divorced after a brief 2-year union with a film producer has hardly raised an eyebrow, let alone created a constitutional crisis. After all, the future king, Prince Charles, is a divorcee who married his former mistress, Camilla Parker Bowles, also divorced, in April 2005 in a civil ceremony just over the road from St George's Chapel. All very modern. Divorce, race and a racy past, the House of Windsor now welcomes all comers. As Prince Harry succinctly put it during his and Meghan's engagement interview, all the stars were aligned. It is an observation Harry's uncle, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, may reflect upon as he watches Meghan Markle make her stately procession down the aisle. For Prince Andrew, it was not just the stars but the decades that were out of alignment. Just 36 years ago, the prince, a red rose between his teeth, ran down the gangway of his ship, HMS Invincible, to be greeted by his proud parents, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh. Back then, he was the world's most eligible bachelor and a fully certified war hero, having risked his life during the Falklands conflict between Britain and Argentina, which left more than 900 dead and thousands wounded. A few weeks later, in October 1982, he secretly flew to the private Caribbean island of Mustique, where the Queen's sister, Princess Margaret, had a property, Les Jolies Eaux. He and his American girlfriend, Kathleen Koo Stark, the daughter of Hollywood producer Wilbur Stark, had, according to first reports, flown under the assumed name of Mr. and Mrs. Cambridge. When she first arrived in London in 1975, Kathleen wanted to be an actress and starred in a tepidly erotic rite-of-passage movie entitled Emily, directed by arty aristocrat the Earl of Pembroke. As pictures were circulated of Koo in various stages of undress, hysteria gripped the mass media and even some members of Parliament. Their romance continued long after their holiday and the early revelations about her film role. She met the Queen, and Princess Diana considered her the perfect match for Andrew. She told me sweet Koo adored him. She was terribly good to have around, very gentle and looked after him. All her energies were directed to him. They suited each other so well. Yet the stigma of that movie, one of her first, poisoned her relationship with Andrew. With her being forevermore known as a porn actress, nothing could be further from the truth. Her love affair with Andrew was doomed. But for a fifth-rate movie, Kathleen may have been the first American to marry into the royal family since Wallis Simpson. By contrast, Meghan Markle has taken acting roles in which she has been filmed snorting cocaine, teaching housewives the art of striptease, and having sex in a storeroom. She appeared semi-naked in so many scenes in the long-running TV drama Suits that she complained that scriptwriters were deliberately crafting scenarios to show off her body. Meghan might know that while the palace have ordered her website, The Tig, which contained intelligent and well-written essays about gender equality and race, to be scrubbed from the World Wide Web, videos of her very unprincess-like behaviour remain for all to see. While Meghan is not the first mixed-race woman to marry into European royalty, that honour goes to Panamanian-born Angela Brown, now Princess Angela, of the tiny but wealthy country of Liechtenstein. She is the first divorced biracial American to take her place in the House of Windsor. Though race has aroused plenty of debate in her own country, inevitably because of America's past as a nation practising slavery and segregation, race relations have been largely ignored in conjunction with the royal family. Ironically, when the engagement was announced in November 2017, moviegoers were enjoying Victoria and Abdul, the story of Queen Victoria's friendship with an Indian attendant, Abdul Karim. His presence at court excited so much animosity that when the Queen died in 1901, her successor, King Edward VII, personally supervised his eviction and deportation back to India. Victoria's daughter, Beatrice, erased all references to Karim in her mother's voluminous diaries. As historian Carolee Erickson observes in her Little Majesty, for a dark-skinned Indian to be put very nearly on a level with the Queen's white servants was all but intolerable. For him to eat at the same table with them, to share in their daily lives, was viewed as an outrage. Though the present Queen does not, as author Penny Junor argues, recognise colour, only 6% of the 1,100 people employed by the palace are from ethnic minorities, and only around 30 are in senior positions. While this ethnic imbalance is also reflected in the senior ranks of the civil service,